Hi guys, Burns here. Today we'll be doing a handstand tutorial and I've broken it down into 4 steps. First, the warm-up. Second, the form. Third, progression exercises. And fourth, the exit. Okay, let's jump into the warm-up. I usually start with some rope skips or a little jog or some squats, just body weight, just to get my legs nice and warm. And then I go for a little stretch. This is a good thing to do, stretching. It's part of general fitness, so please keep at it. Then also I like to warm up my upper body before I do any handstand work, as you will be loading your shoulders with your whole body weight. So please do some push-ups before you start, and please be sure to be able to do at least 15 to 20 of these with a smile on your face, otherwise you might get injured doing handstands. Most importantly, what we want to warm up is our wrists, so we will do them by sitting like this, feet backwards. This also gives a little stretch to the back, or you can just put it on your knees if your back's a little bit sore, stiff. Turn your wrists inside. And turn them like this. I usually go for about 10 to 15 seconds per exercise. And then they'll feel pretty sore after. Just roll them and then they'll feel better. Also, what you want to stretch is your shoulders. You get this angle nice and open. You can do it like this. There are many other ways to stretch your shoulders, so please go do a Google search and find some good stretches for your shoulders, as you'll need flexible shoulders, good mobility to do proper handstands. Now that we are warmed up, let's look at the correct handstand position. I'll demonstrate the incorrect banana shape with a hollow back and shoulder angle versus the correct handstand position, which should be almost straight. Shoulder angle with a hollow back. Not correct. Now push the shoulders in with the belly button, extend, and that's correct form. Okay guys, now that we've seen good form, let's see what exercises we can do to achieve that awesome form. First thing that we need to look at is balancing. Balancing involves the arms, the trunk, and the lower limbs. But there's one key concept that we need to grasp, and that is to balance by using our fingers. So we will push our fingertips into the ground, and this will keep us balanced. So it will look something like this. So place your hands on the floor, just a little bit wider than shoulders. Fingers spread, lean forward, and now engage your fingertips and press back into the floor. Bring your shoulders back up. You'll be surprised at how much strength you actually have by doing this. So you'll notice flat fingers, and when I engage it, they lift up. So when I do a handstand, you'll see a constant finger movement like this as I keep my balance. Please practice. Okay guys, now that we've learned how to balance with our fingers, let's move into the first progression exercise called the pike stand. We'll elevate our feet, hands on the floor, shoulder width apart, and look at the hands about in line with the fingers. Hands shoulder width, I'm looking at the floor in line with my fingers. Let's start with the knees on the elevated surface. And then if this feels comfortable, let's lift the hips. This places more strain on the shoulders, but still not the full body weight. You're going to tend to lean forward, engage the shoulders and the fingers, and push back. This is where you want to be. This is where you want to hold the position. Second progression exercise that we're looking at today is the wall walk. I'm going to use this ruler just as a little tool to show you how far my hands, how big the space is between the wall and my hands. So we're going to start in a push-up position, then extend the shoulders, and then place a foot on the wall or cupboard or wherever you feel comfortable, and then push against the wall and walk back to about 30 centimeters from the wall, and then walk back down. And up again, straight arms pushing out with the shoulders. So this is good conditioning exercise. Do about 3 walks and 3 sets. And again, straight. Look, it's not this, it's straight. Okay guys, now that we've done the normal wall walk and our shoulders are nice and strong, now we're going to do a wall walk and hold the position. And I'll just show you some form corrections that you need to think about. And also I'm going to place the ruler on the other side just to show the hand position. So same applies. Walk up the wall. Now if you stop there at the 30 centimeter mark, there's a lot of room between yourself and the wall, and that form, the banana position, will look like this or like this with the shoulders. This is not what we want. The only thing touching the wall should be your toes. So correct the position, and now we can move closer to the wall. Not in with the shoulders, extend through the shoulders and engage the fingers. Look at my toes, it's the only thing touching the wall. No chest, no legs, just toes. From here, lean slightly forward, then engage fingers and do these rocks to feel how to engage your fingers. Okay guys, the next exercise is going to be kick-ups. Place hands about shoulder width apart on the 30 centimeter mark. Look at the hands. One foot on the ground, the other is going to kick up towards the wall. So the purpose is to kick up into a handstand. So you don't want to kick through a handstand, like more than a handstand or less than a handstand. Just a handstand. Okay, so the kick up should look something like this. You can place one foot like this to cushion the landing, or just keep them straight. Then same way down again, from there like that. Okay, so a kick up that's too little will look like this. This will probably be your beginning. And a kick up that's too hard will look like this. You don't want to bash the doors in. So practice the kick ups with the hands on the floor. Next step, standing, and then place the hands on the floor and kick up. Standing with the arms in front, place them and kick. Hey, those are the kick ups. Okay guys, if you've made it to this part, then you've done well. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now the hard part starts. So we're going to attempt a freestanding handstand. So same principles apply. We incorporate everything we've learned against the wall. Now we're just going to do it without a wall. So you can start with maybe a buddy standing there, just as a little comfort, or just go for it. So we're going to stand with our arms on the side. We're going to give one step forward with the arms back, and then just don't swing them, but it's not static, it's just like a slow motion, and we're going to place them about that far from our front foot. And then from here, this is the kick up. We're going to do the kick up, then engage the fingers, and then have a handstand. Okay, let's go. Let's give it a bash. So your fingers all engaged, pushing through the shoulders, and back down. And that's a nice freestanding handstand. We've mastered the handstand, but not quite yet. We need to master how to get out of the handstands, otherwise you might get hurt throughout this whole tutorial. Should have done this one in the beginning. Okay, so we're going to do a handstand, and then I'm just going to show you how to get out of the handstand. You've seen me do it throughout the video. I'm just going to talk you through it. So in a handstand, the best way to come down is just the same way as you went up. You just come down, so it's a reverse kick up. Or the other way is you kind of fall forward and you lift one arm and you just turn your body and fall. So you just kind of go with gravity, you don't think too much about it, you just do it. So first one is handstand. And down, normal. Okay, that's preferred way. Next way is the little pirouette. So if you lose your balance going forward, you engage your fingers, but it's too much, you can't hold it. Then you just let one arm go, turn, and then onto your feet. So you look like this. Now falling forward, and then you're set. So it's not difficult. You're gonna feel weird in the beginning, especially to get that air awareness. But once you have that, you'll be good to go. Last thing I want to talk about is throughout these videos you've seen me keep body tension. Body tension is super important in doing handstands. A handstand looking like this is very difficult to balance. You can keep it there, but then it's more a strength activity than a balancing activity. So I can keep it there by using a lot of strength. But if I just do this, now it's all balanced. Balance. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a good one, safe training, send me your feedback. Cheers.